Seen it all now. There's the hole. You see that circle a bit there? Looks like a bucket there. So that can be Alex's end. He can work on all that while I start working on this. Nasty. There's a nasty little splits, as you can see, reducing. Hello. Wednesday the 28th. Forgot to film. This was empty when we arrived, so I've been having a good tidy up. Clearing everything up, getting rid of all the loose bags, tidying that up. Alex is on with the back. I've took our little scaffold round to set that up because we needed an extra push with the scaffold. And I've just denailed this. It's a good piece of timber, so I think Craig's keeping it. If not, we'll just chop it in half, put it in the skip. Soon fill up them shallow skips. But anyway, the front, all the rubbish gone from the front. A few bits of plastic to go in, and they're going to chop the garage door up into shorter lengths and put it in as greedy boards when we get a bit higher. So they stick out a little bit. And we can finally clear this here, which has been rained on a couple of times, so it's nice and mushy now. So we'll have to close this down after. It's a little bit sticky. So there's our garage conversion brickwork, top and bottom. And that was just demolition yesterday. We got that far, threw a bag on it and went home because it started raining. But was in for the afternoon. Me and Chris went to IKEA to pick up some legs for the cupboard, paid for them and came home without them. So Christine's gone back to Warrington with Sarah today. So got this one up so we can wrap round, and I'm going to take some more of that out so then I can build a corner. Obviously I can't rack it out without a scaffold, so I'm going to get myself set up there, take some more brickwork out, probably put the barrow underneath me. I'll chuck it into the barrow. Yeah, let's crack on. Can you just clear this lot for me, please? Yeah, the front, I've just took all the nails out of it. It's by the front door. We didn't build this. It's never nice in the cavity, but at least we fill our joints up in the cavity. I thought it was time lapsing now, obviously not. So I have to edit all that music out. Right, we're down. It's never nice. Block work's never pretty on the inside of the cavity, but Good butchers at that. Nasty. So we've took the top course of brick off because we're going to put a tray in over the lintel because it's going to be exposed brickwork now rather than clad in plastic. So belt and braces, got all the stuff here, and Alex getting a mix on. He's doing the yellow bucket mix, Al. So I'm gonna do something which I forgot what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna use some of these. Alex, you don't need to get commons out of the skip. We've got all these to come out.
Yeah.
We're gonna use a few of these just to beam fill back in this bit. I'm gonna notch the bricks out, so it's easy just cutting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brick instead of 16 brick. Obviously these ones are going to have to be cut, top course, but I can do them. I can do all the cutting up here. So first thing is get a corner up. Get the corner up as get up 5 courses because I can start here. That's where the upstand goes. So I can start there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets us to there. Shame it wasn't a bit bigger. But then once that corner's up, this can be dropped and moved. Jump on here, get this brickwork in, then everything can be moved around the corner. So we're going to put this little scaffold on top on the little thing at the top there, and then we're going to put this one down on the lower section, and then we can plank across. Alex's idea. I was going to bring the other half of that lot. So yeah, one buggy through. I'll go and get myself organised, get my spot board and what have you, and we'll get this corner up. Right, bit of poetic license done there. We've bedded that up to 4 to a foot, so 3 inch, because you sight that down, we've got the hump in the middle. So we've bedded this up a bit, so but it just blends it all back, and we pinch a bit back up, and obviously we've got a cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a cut. So the cut's going to get thinner and thinner, so hopefully we'll get 2 cuts out of 1 pass. And this isn't good either. This piece of timber, it's in line with the brickwork there, it's not here. So I don't need that, it'll probably need packing out for the fascia board. But again, it's just one of them things. So yeah, we'll get the evolution saw up here and cut the bricks as we go. There's our new tray. There's our vents. So let's get you set up somewhere and get cracking. There we are, that's the bulk of it done. Just ran out of mortar. Just obviously back in that mixing, so we're going to run this last bit in and then get these splits in. I think once I get to the brick split in half, I'm going to stop. Unless the offcuts from them work here, we'll see what goes on. But we need a good 10 mil so they can pack it and do whatever they want to do with this. The pieces are too thin, they'll break when they pack off them. So play it by ear as usual. It's 11:30, so we'll get this whacked in, get everything moved round, probably get the demolition done and have some dinner. Right, 12:31. There's a nasty little splits, as you can see, reducing. It's all going to be covered with the fascia board, that top bit. I put the cable in the wrong place, I put it over here. And then remember Craig wants it in the centre of the pillar, this pillar below, so move that back over. Lovely brickwork, nice bricks these. They're an stock. Can't remember the full name of them though, but they look nice in the garden wall then. Beautiful brick. They're like a red rustic or a chocolate dark brown, dark chocolate brown. So I'm going to go for my dinner. I want to get this go round here first. Alex made a drink, so quick dinner round here. Have a quick shufty round with the all the scaffolding. Once that's round the corner, Alex can clear everything here and then, because this is our last day. Weather's behaving so far, touch wood. So yeah, there's not a lot to. Bit of demolition to do, but that stuff is probably 6-7 to 1 sand and cement, so that won't be too hard to get out. So we'll see. Right, it's 1:30, so that was a long dinner. I think I probably fell asleep, but anyway, there's our corner. We're going to drill a few holes in these for ventilation, put it over the seating. Maybe just leave that out. That's insulated. Might just put a brick back in there, so there's insulation over the top. Drill a few holes in that. Basically, open all these up, so we can get a bit of an airflow over the insulation. I don't think Craig knows it's insulated, so they did put some insulation in this building, just not very much. So yeah, now we've got to get all this down, get it skipped, take all the browns off again, new tray, build it back up, and patch that while we're here. Here's a couple of buff bricks which are a pretty decent match. Not a match, but they're good. Oh yeah, and there's another vent to do there. That's with 65s. So I don't think we've got any spare ones of these left, but these are good enough. So that can be Alex's end, he can work on all that while I start working on this and start running in. 1:30, we've got a bit of a push now, but we're here till the end. We're not coming back tomorrow. We head off on holiday tomorrow, so we don't want to be coming back all the way back to Leyland for a couple of hours. We will if we have to, but I'd rather not. It's a trek. You know us, we don't like travelling anymore. Make the exception for our regular customers. So anyway, I'll set up time lapse and we'll get this locked down. That's it, down. I don't know how long that took, but it wasn't, didn't put up much of a fight. That's fell through. replaced that with a half, so it's got some air going through it. And there you go, a bit of plumbing behind that. Yeah, bit of push fit there. Oh, I can't get it out.
Rub these points down while you do the first 2 courses and lift them up.
Lift them up, yeah. So there you go. This stuff isn't very well on the internal wall. It was sitting on the brickwork, so I'm going to get my brickwork as tight to this as possible, and then it can be packed up off it. Put some wedges, because it's all dropped slightly, but it can be sorted out after onto the brickwork, which will be nice and solid. Did Craig say this is coming out or staying in?
I can't remember. The boy just.
I better message him. Yeah, so
took it in, we've took out where it was tucked into.
There's your void. So we'll probably leave that out. Probably knock this one out. Take it out, don't have to knock it out. Same with this one. Probably just rebed this one. Basically leave a hole in each one so there's a bit of ventilation.
Well, the way this is popping out, you can just throw that on the other side.
Actually, it can stay where it is. It's not sealed, is it?
What?
That.
Can do, yeah.
On this vent, it's worked out. We don't have to tooth it in. We just have to take this halve out. We're going to leave this brick in because it's holding the lintel up, so that's stopping. It's a 3/4 anyway. That can be cleaned with brick acid, and then you see full brick. So we need 1, 2, and then that needs taking out. Sawzall's down there, so we can use that. That won't take a minute. This has been patched with, looks like postcrete.
Feels like it too.
Yeah, we've got a 73mm brick down the bottom. Have we got more than one?
Not sure. I can't remember. I think the 73 is holding this scaffold up.
Right, we'll have to root that out then. So we've got a brown, so that needs coming out and fixing in there. At a push we can use a 65 because it's got an overhang on it, so that needs coming out. That's staying in, and that's staying in. We'll just take that out so we can get this out. It's rock hard. So, and the only thing that I've done on this is cut the cavity out with a hand grenade. No ties, not tied in, not from here anyway. So another jerry built bloody, can't say that anymore. You can't say jerry built, can you?
I didn't know.
It's insulting the Germans.
I didn't know that was a phrase.
Yeah. Another poorly built example. So right, I'm going to get this cleaned up, get this half out. Alex is going to organise the mortar. And load some brick out.
You're going to build a little corner there, or?
I think I'll build this up, yeah.
Bring your mortar over here then first.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll clear all this off.
I'll get you a tub.
Yeah. Right, back on time lapse. Seeing it all now, there's the hole. You see that circle a bit there? Looks that bucket there. Yeah, a bucket with a vent through it and some foam and a bit of this, a bit of that. And a bit of grit, spit and stick to itiveness. Shite really. So, we're not taking this out and then butting up to that. So, we might actually do it with 2 bricks. Because we can reuse this against there, because they're not toothing that out. That's where the brickwork comes. So there's no need to take this out. I can just trim that back. Oh god, this stuff doesn't have to make you cough. Because I took the mask off. Yeah, so that's staying in. I'm going to cut that off. I might actually take that out. Got a 73. We might have to put a 65 into there. We'll see. And then we'll do the rest of it in. Put a full brick in there. Full brick in there and put that piece at this end. We'll make it work. There we go. Just a shame that brick wasn't 10-20mm longer. You just got that mortar bit in the corner, but right in the corner, so it's not going to be very noticeable. We are officially out of brick. So that's that hole patched up. That's that really nasty hole patched up. A lot better. Got 2 courses on to get some running in done. When Alex gets back from the top, we get this cavity tray set up, get it all nailed up, and get cracking. It's probably about 3:30 now, so we need to pull our fingers out seriously because we're running out of day. We're going to pictures tonight at 7, so we need to make sure we're back and showered and out again. So right, let's get the radio back on, get a line up, and get cracking.
Don't miss this.
6:20. But there it is. Let's stand back over here. There you go. So on the front we had 2 concrete lintels refacing the front. Let's basically get rid of the porch, refacing it, and that's going to be rendered. A 1500 angle iron lintel. Then 4 angle iron lintels there. Demolishing that. Not demolishing it. Building it up as a window. Taking that lintel down and redoing it. And then stripping all them common bricks and the plastic and making it a all brick. And a bit of patching up here and there. But there we go. That wasn't easy. Could stay to me. That wasn't easy, and that was just me talking, and I was barely doing any brickwork. But it was a tough one. The front was easy because it was nice soft mortar, but then the back, it's just a different game entirely. But we got it done, and at least now we don't have to come back to Leyland for half a day tomorrow. So Mum and Dad and Sarah, Stuart, Daisy and Rosie can go on a little holiday. I'll be guarding the fort. But yeah, there we go. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see more, hit subscribe and tap on that bell so you always know when we upload. That's a massive help. Oh, any additional support, which is by no means necessary, there's the super chat under the video or the PayPal and Dad's description. Again, that's not necessary, it's just extra support, and we appreciate all the support you guys give. So, thank you. This has been Bricklaying with Steve and Alex, with a little, a big project come to a close, and we'll see you in the next one.